Hey everybody, the Bong is back. Welcome to part 15 of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Now, if anybody is asking why the hell I'm over here instead of over here, thinking I would go south and go over this way, well, it didn't work. The King of Red Lines would send me back in the opposite direction. So maybe the world is not round after all, but instead flat. Well, it kind of makes sense. I mean, the sea just expands and expands, and that would make for a very small world. But in any case, I decided to head all the way back to Dragon Roost Island, because that was pretty much the last place around that area that I visited. And rather than just go across some unknown terrain and fill in much more than I needed to, which would have made the detour a little bit longer, we'll scratch that, a lot longer, I decided to go around that way, off camera, so that you guys wouldn't have to witness all that travel. But in any case, I do see the fish over there. At least yep, that looks like the fish to me. Because you see some splashing and then it goes away. I believe this spot is Crescent Moon Isle, which is good because that's where I like to go. Okay, I'm almost running low on bait, even though it may not seem like it. And I also see the beam of light as well. That's where I'm going to get myself some treasure. But the fish first. Ugh, speaking of fish. We got company. Did it really go out of my way already? Come back, come back! I'm gonna have to take care of some Georgs. Wait, there's 3 of them? It's too bad you can't jump while you're stationary. That would have made that part a little bit easier. Knowing you can just jump over the Georgs and not worry about being hit by them. Alright, you want some food? I'll give you some food. But you owe me big. It's about time I can finally go this way. Alright, here we go. We're filling in more of the map. Crescent Moon Island. Here we are. You'd best be careful sailing these waters on nights when the moon is full. Well, if you like pure soul-freezing horror, Fry, then maybe you can handle it. Of course, that's a reference to the ghost ship. They usually remind you on what moon phases you should actually go to that place if you're looking for the particular ghost ship. Actually, before we get to the island where there actually is a few things we can grab, we found ourselves another submarine. So that would be submarine number 3 of 7, I believe. We're pretty soon gonna get to them all, at least once. Oh, mini blinks. I was hoping never to run into those guys again, but here we are. Okay, what makes this unique is you have to battle these guys the entire time, and they just keep on coming. You know, when you stop, when all 4 of those lights are activated. When they're all activated, you can go in there and grab the treasure. Just doing the spin strike or spin attack is a good way to deal with crowd control. Like, rotate that analog stick once, and swing away. And that should take care of them. It's also a very damaging strike as well, so you might be able to get them killed. And I don't understand how you can get flowers and fireflies and some kind of atmospheric nature ambience to spawn around here. It just looks so weird seeing these little demon hell spawns and flowers in the same area. And they both thrive. It makes no sense. Again, in Zelda, nothing makes sense. To an extent. Okay, there we go. That's my chance. Damn it! What is this, a ladder match now? Let me climb! You got nothing to lose? Seriously? Are you guys really watching this treasure? And the mini-blend's just gonna let me open it. Another treasure chart. Cool. They should not allow me to have to go through this entire dialogue in slow speed. let me just fill up on health. Good. They don't have any rare spoils for me, so I don't have to worry about that orb. Let's just move on. We're done with this place. Alright, first, let's open up that chart, see where it leads. Number 9. Okay, looks shaped like a horseshoe, and I think that's on the western part of the map. We'll probably check that place out at a much later time, but for now, that's none of our concern. I'm gonna have to get the wind to go in the opposite direction for a little bit. It's south, right? Actually, let's make it go west now, because it'll still get me where I need to go. Slowly, but surely. Let me get the grappling hook ready. So I should go to the chart that leads to the Crescent Moon Island. Damn it, Georgs! Leave Link alone! Ah, here we go. Go a little further to the south. Is this gonna be good? Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. Thank you. You actually still hear that Jaws jingle when those Georgs are around. I'm pretty sure that's copyrighted. But that's none of my concern, because now I got another heart piece. 2 more and I get myself another HP upgrade. Okay, let me actually get on this island, because there are a few things I can grab. Hey bud, what's up? Oh, I see. I do indeed. Oh, you see the submarine. I was already there, man. I was there. Oh, 2 blue choo-choos. Price of 1. No, I want to grab this one. Just remember, you practically have to use your boomerang because they stay electrocuted the whole time. Now we find ourselves another chest. So we grab 2 blue jellies and a treasure chest which has another treasure chart. So we now have like 2 charts in this very area. And a heart piece, and 2 blue jellies. Wow, somebody up here likes me. And what number is the one I just got? 10. Okay, that looks like Tingle Island. Somewhere around the northwest part of the map. We're definitely not going there yet. But that place will be very, very important later on. But for now, let's just leave it alone. And then press onward. To the west! To the west, to the west. Alright, let's go. Georgs, I'm not interested in your crap today. And when you come my way, I'm just gonna jump. You mad? You're mad. But I couldn't care less. See, that's the proper way to say it. Not I could care less. That means you can care a little bit. Couldn't care less means you just don't care at all. Like you care the absolute least that you can possibly care. Which is probably not at all. Some people get that confused. I don't know why. Well, I guess it is easy to get confused what the proper way to say it is. I mean, I'll admit even I had it wrong in the past until I truly understood, through other people, what it means. Okay, now this looks an awful lot like Headstone Island, but those 2 islands both have significance. Are you thinking you want to get into that cave, small fry? The one that's protected by the crazy winds on that island? Okay then. Let me just tell you a little secret. If you go 5 squares south and 1 square east from here, you'll reach Ice Ring Isle, where you'll find an item that'll make you as heavy as stone. If you get that item, you won't have to worry about getting blown over by winds. So yeah, that place is also a dungeon you'll run into much later in the game that we cannot even access. So we're just gonna have to leave it alone. Yeah, that wind will actually push you back, and there's nothing on top except for just a bunch of rupees. which we already have a lot of. Therefore, we can leave that place alone. Hey! Bonga! Leave that place alone! Okay, I gotta stop. Maybe I get myself into singing a little bit more often now that I'm a lot more comfortable in my commentary. Like back then, I'll just make a little small talk and bada bing, bada boom. Nowadays, I just go all out. Sometimes it's a good thing, other times it's a bad thing. Okay, let's see. Is there anything that looks like a fairy island? Well, that one's to the east. That's not the way we're going. Yeah, so there's pretty much going to be nothing around to the west. That's the fairy island I've been trying to go to before. King of Red Lines, you should have let me get there sooner. Wouldn't have need to do all this little backtracking otherwise. But technically we are kind of close to Great Fish Isle. I mean, where are we to right now on the map? Not that far, actually. Once we get through here, we'll have to go to Windfall Island to drop off that, Firefly, get some side quests done, and then we can move on to Great Fish Isle. I could be wrong, but let me check my chart. There might be a submarine here, too. There is a submarine here! Okay, I think I might see it. But first, we're actually going to go in the island. Now, I believe this is the only fairy island that has no restrictions, meaning that you can just get there right now. Meaning you don't need to get bombs to blow up a rock in front, things like that. So with that in mind, let me get an empty bottle. Hey, what's up? I believe you have something for me. Young waker of the blah blah blah. You want to aid me in my quest? Do so! I don't understand how magic like that can actually make your wallet bigger. But now that I'm able to carry 1,000 rupees, things are gonna look up. Now I'm no longer at max amount of rupees. So let me take a ferry, because I have a feeling I'm gonna need one later on. As soon as I drop off that Firefly to the Picto Box dude, I'll have another free bottle, which will be great. And plus it can open up a few more quests for me later on. So I believe that dude with the telescope usually looks in the direction of... Wait a minute. What's this? Hey. Good morning! Oh, one letter. I'm sorry to disturb you with this unsolicited letter. If the following does not interest you, please throw the letter away without a second thought. But this is your big chance! If you have need of an empty bottle, a piece of heart, or a treasure chart, I have need for all three, we have them at special bargain prices. But we have only one of each. If you're interested, go to the shop ship near Rockspire Island. First come, first serve. I can't wait to serve you. To those who accept the time to read this letter, please accept my humble thanks. Assistant Manager, Rockspire Shop Ship. 1 rupee. Wow. That makes my life so much better. I have 1 rupee. Oh, what exactly do you see? I know there's a submarine here, but it's kind of hard to spot. Oh, there it is. I see a lot of bokoblins as well. So it looks like we're going due north. Wait a minute. I see something else here. Ah. You know what? I'm not gonna kill you. I already got what I need. You're useless to me, Blue Choo Choo. So why don't we go north, deal with that submarine, and then we can go on to Windfall Island. It does seem a little difficult to spot, I know, because there's so much small stuff around. And we are going a bit of a distance. But the submarines usually do hold some good things. Even if I get like 200 rupees, hey, at least I can take them. Also, those bokoblins on the platforms could give me some joy pendants. So they are also worth my time. Depending on how many are on each platform. This one has 2. Yoink! Yoink! Hope you guys don't know how to swim! I know it makes me sound like an ass, but hey. They attack me with telescopes. They disrespect telescopes, therefore they must die! Okay, at least I'm gonna get to the submarine this way. Rather than have to go back on the boat. Thank you! Did he just jump into the water? I think he did. It's like, I have no joy pendant! There is no joy in my life! I must kill myself! That's a pretty sad way to go, if you ask me. Moblins. Oh, let me get my boomerang out. And now we dance. Usually when they recover, do an uppercut, stun them again. They're throwing their torches at me. That's not good. Now you won't be having... What the? Did he almost kill his own partner? Just imagine if that happened. Friendly Fire Zelda Edition. No, that's not the one I want to target. I want this one. Get all these skull necklaces. Damn it. Damn it! I'm getting fronted by all these guys. Okay, I got one dead. Huh. Thanks for giving me the health. Much appreciated, man. Ow. Okay, now these guys are getting annoying. I believe this is the one that doesn't have a necklace on. Now, take this one. Wait, there's 4 of them? I thought there was only 3. God. I'm getting surrounded. I'm getting text messages up the ass. I can't answer them. I'm busy. Alright, so far so good. So I'll grab the health, definitely grab the money, and I think I'll have to climb on these ropes, just to swing around. This could be a bit frustrating. So, let's give it a shot. We're gonna have to do like multiple swingings. Adjust the camera. For some reason, the camera doesn't center like till you do that. This might take a few tries. Hopefully, by few, I mean 1. But sometimes bad things can happen, so let me lower myself a bit. There, this will give me a better angle. I definitely want to see what's in that treasure. Lower myself. Beautiful. Probably won't even need to readjust my direction. I should be able to get to that rope regardless. Okay, that's good. Now all I need to do is just swing over here. Piece of cake, right? It is frustrating if you get very close and then you miss. That is demoralizing, let me tell ya. Now let us see what the spoils are. Probably another treasure chart. Yep, you can just tell. But you know what? I'm happy with that. Alright, let me grab the spoils over here. Fill up on health, monies, and then we're good to go. Or fill up what we could get before it disappears after a few seconds. That doesn't stay on the ground for very long. That disappoints me. He's like, oh, you see us? Oh, not anymore. Now, did I feed the fish over here? No, I did not. And I might need to open up the treasure chart that I just picked up. Number 22. Okay, I don't think I've been there yet, but it looks like a bowling pin. I don't think this place has anything to do with bowling. But if it does, it might make a bit of sense. Okay, I gotta find where that fish is. And once I find the fish, then I'll stop the video. Looks like I'm gonna have to redirect the wind completely. I don't think I'll be going to Windfall Island in this video. It's gonna have to wait till the next one. Hope you guys understand, and I apologize. I mean, sometimes when you go, like, do a bit of exploring, you get sidetracked so much. And there's really no reason to make this video even longer, like close to a half hour, just to bring in a firefly. That firefly is still gonna be there. It has a long shelf life. Of infinite. Okay, perfect. We find the fish, we feed it, and then we leave. Map is looking a little bit better now. It almost looks like I'm making a circle. I probably will eventually. Once we get further, and on the way to Great Fish Isle. Northern Fairy Island, that's what it's called. But you guys already know that. The little shopmaster on Windfall Island apparently got his hands on a truly amazing treasure. He calls it magic armor or something like that. It's a pretty cool magical relic from what I've heard. If he wanted to give it to you, try staring deep into his eyes and winning him over with flattery, Fry. Sort of blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I think that's enough progress for right now. And in the next part, we're going to head over to Windfall Island and do a few quests. See ya.